he was most worried about, I am worried for everyone else in the path because, oh my goodness, it definitely was a little bit shaky game 1, but just looked so comfortable in games 2 and 3. I'm worried for everyone who has to play Shadic if he's even more comfortable than that.
He is definitely primed to take this, but got to give some credit to DJDon as well, his opponent, who I'm looking up at them getting ready to play, and that's not Steve that DJDon is hovering over, despite that being the character that definitely most people know him for, but you see him there. I mean, there are quite a few people watching, I imagine, where the cumulative age of these two players is still lower than the age of
there's one of them commentating.
You know, it's two young guns showing off their skills, and in this case, literally a young gun with DJDon going with the Mii Gunner into the Corin. Again, I would normally expect the Steve, but you know, Corin has her own benefits into that matchup, and DJDon maybe trying to catch Shadic off guard a little bit too, right? Steve is not the only character that DJDon plays. I have not seen his Mii Gunner for what it's worth, but I'm very excited to see it happen, showing off basically the whole moveset at this point. The classic Capitancito, the charge shot, the missile, the down B bomb, and I would imagine the twisty, swervy up B. Well, there's a Mii Gunner in main in chat probably that can tell you what it's called.
Of course. But right now we're getting some good old-fashioned neutral. We did see a couple of good options come out from DJDon to try and outrange Shadic. Not really finding the mark. Shadic started it out, but the percent still fairly even, and the charge shot hits off the platform. What a good pickup there.
The baby blast into the big blast, like that just worked. Shadic wasn't ready for the tech and then immediately had to eat a ton of damage, but you talk about a ton of damage, things are pretty even until DJDon once again gets everything all charged up, and you can really see the merit in this matchup, right? Because Corin's a very slow character. If DJDon can actually make some distance from Corin and she's not going to be able to catch up, then this kind of stuff can happen. But yeah, you got a crazy shield SDI and then getting right past the Corin. That's DJDon showing off the undamaged fingers.
Still holding on to that stock as well. Shadic definitely looking to seal the deal with that charge shot. Stacking on a lot of damage. That pin going to set up for another edge guard, and Shadic looking to find a way to make up with that lack of speed, and it's going to be the neutral special taking the stock from the logo.
That was like a Dragon Ball moment too. Like that was get hit by the blast and they stand there, and then explode.
It's like 15 minutes of that.
Yeah, the whole episode. Yeah. It's like, is he going to be able to withstand it? Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. Oh my goodness. Shadic though says, to heck with your references right now. I am figuring out this Mii Gunner, and I'm not going to let DJDon continue to get away with what's been happening.
Yeah, some really good technology we're seeing be implemented and frankly discovered as the match goes on. Really good stuff from Shadic. I like that down tilt turnaround. But the sort of hit lag extension with these projectiles really working out for Shadic. Back air finds the mark. Now Shadic off to a little bit of a lead here.
I like that you bring that up too, right? Because Corin has some of the best lingering hitboxes in the whole game, and then she gets them to last even longer because of the projectiles that DJDon is throwing out. Does fall for that bait. Shadic double jumps away, gets something started with the neutral air, and I mean, this is what he's famous for, right? Is he gets one hit and then you just seem to never exit disadvantage.
Exactly. So many good combo routes and extensions. Some good projectiles, though, and ledge pressure here coming in for DJDon. Unfortunately, gets clipped with that up special, and what a reversal. All of a sudden, Shadic looks so in control. Whoa. What was that? Up smash?
That was up smash trading with the pin right there. You know, the Mii Gunner up smash actually works unlike Samus, so, you know, you got to actually watch out for it. DJDon's used it a couple times already, but going right back to center stage, trying to find some distance in the corner, but Shadic, I mean, able to just close that distance in an instant. And again, with a slow character, he just makes Corin look so much faster than anybody else can play her in terms of speed.
Yeah, even if the speed is not there, the burst range definitely is coming in clutch. Shadic finding these hits, some big pins as well. He's trying to work around these projectiles, and this throw should probably not seal the deal.
Customization. You can customize your movesets, I can customize my combos. Fair shake?
Yeah. It did not seem fair in that game, though. The grab release into the pin, what a fantastic finish for that one. I did not expect that to work. I was like, oh, surely the throw is going to be fine here, but Shadic, really good improvisation, picking up that first game, and we do have the character switch coming from DJDon.
And the crowd loves it.
They could not be more excited. They heard Alex and they were popping off.
Yes.
Going into game 2 on Pokemon Stadium, and this is going to be a very different dynamic, although there will be some similarities.
I mean, for certain, I think it's still going to be that DJDon does get to set the pace of the match for the most part. So the TNT does detonate there. Gotta mind that, does take damage, does lower the detonation time, but already sitting at 71%. Again, like even if you're playing Steve, Shadic is still going to be able to get in. I mean, building walls not necessarily going to be the most effective against Corin, because she can take those down really quickly, and then see that again, that down tilt into turnaround up air, that, you know, pretty technical, but Shadic does have to do that, otherwise the back hit might not connect.
Right. A little bit of extra time, travel time, if you will. Big opportunity here for DJDon, though. Get some different materials. That pin is not going to work.
Yep. Oh, never mind.
We'll do it. The back-to-back. Fantastic improvisation from Shadic and keeping this combo going here. Woo. Fantastic advantage. Oh.
These are all moments where, like, technically, I don't think some of that was true, but you really are just guessing at that point. Shadic is so good at figuring out exactly where you want to be and reads that roll away with the pin again. He has been eating these habits from DJDon alive. He has already noticed in just a game and a half what's been going on, and then takes the stocks immediately. This is classic Shadic.
And no resources for such a long time. Shadic barely missing the ledge back after a well-placed aerial from DJDon, and what a punish through the wall.
Not only that, just a tipper because I can. Why not?
Right. Ooh, up till kind of not working out because of the low profile from Shadic. Big damage, 75 already. Not a lot of iron here, so they're going to have to use it up for the minecart and the anvil, and what a mix-up on the right-hand side.
Up on the C-stick into 75% is not a Steve exclusive. But Corin also gets to do that. Love that, using the technology to turn around quickly, and then blocks with the block. That's the namesake right there. And all of a sudden, what looked like it was Shadic's game easily is dead even.
And now some opportune time to mine. The pin still finding the mark. This wall, though, pretty solid spot. And what a combo from DJDon. The diamond is definitely something Shadic has got to worry about. Good stuff, good patience.
I mean, again, you know that DJDon is a tech skill and a punish game monster. If he's able to land something like a jab or an air or something, then that could be the end for Shadic. But got the charge with the chainsaw. DJDon didn't drop his shield in time, so he had to deal with a fully charged forward smash, sending him into the blast zone, but boy, did he make it close.
Right. And if I watched the first 30 seconds of that game, I might have walked away from the setup, came back, and, you know, if I saw that last stock, I would assume it's just a different player, different setup completely. Because
how long was I out?
Right. The momentum shift was drastic, to say the least. So I think the Enderman is going to come out for this game. Definitely some notes to take into this game 3 for DJDon, but Shadic still looked so in control for most of it. I think you're still probably pretty confident here.
And it's definitely all about, you know, staying close, not letting DJDon, you know, get a ton of resources, which Shadic really did a good job of in that first game. But I think what really came down was that he maybe focused on it a little bit too much, or maybe DJDon just had some really good adaptations in terms of Shadic's approaches. But either way, he was able to get these really solid, big combo starters. And I mean, again, it just goes to show that there's really no substitute for a good punish game. If you only have to get a solid opening like twice per stock, nothing can really beat that. That's power right there.
Ooh, we're seeing some really interesting setups from DJDon. I love placing the blocks and then still approaching.
What is going on? God!
The down smash still almost connected to DJDon is going pretty wild with it right now. The pin, though, almost taking the stock at 80. Gotta watch out for that.
What's crazy to me is that DJDon does these things that, like, one, you don't really see any other Steve do it, but on the other hand, it's so, like, crazy technical and non-standard that, like, you almost feel like he is Steve in the game, right? Like, he can just control him as an extension of his own body. And, man, able to get in there with that forward air, it's not enough to take the stock, but Shadic has got to contest with, I mean, blocks and anvils, you name it. I mean, the whole kitchen sink's being thrown at him.
Right, and the blocks cut off so much of the path there. You kind of have to try and hug the stage, but the anvil had that covered. Untechable as well. DJDon playing totally different than that last game.
That's medieval siege strategy.
True.
You know, that edge guard, right? It's, you know, you have to funnel in through here, and then we drop big rocks on you. It's a legitimate tactic back in the day. Look it up.
Shadic also implementing some good old-fashioned medieval combat by swinging a sword at the opponent and finding that stock, evens it up, but the percent is a pretty big deficit.
Yeah, I mean, and this is the kind of thing, like 23% if Shadic can find the right aerial, he can definitely get an opening to make up all of this distance, but uh-oh, back to the castle, was able to tech it. I mean, if that happens again, he will certainly be dead, but not even going to get the chance. It's the big pickaxe. We've gone from medieval to dwarven times.
The Bronze Age.
Yeah.
Oh, this is huge. Big damage from the diamond tools. We also have some more diamond tools crafted. Running out of resources, though. Going to try and find some time to mine. Really good wall setup right there with the iron, too.
Yeah, really cutting off Shadic's approach options, but DJDon getting knocked off stage, taking a little bit of damage, but Shadic a little bit too greedy to try to contest that anvil, so instead DJDon does get to land. There is the wall. Didn't come in necessarily all too clutch, but that does let DJDon get stage control back, and one more ledge guard can definitely end this game 3.
Oh my goodness, what a pickup. Catches the landing with the pin. Some more diamond already found and scouted. Really good resources right now. Tons of iron and stone to work with, but Shadic trying to put that pressure on, make sure there is no time to get all of these tools going.
I love that idea by DJDon, by the way. He had the anvil on the stone block and then back-aired it to make sure that the stone block would actually decay and let the anvil drop, just like a mobile hitbox. Does it again right there. I love that idea from him. Really, again, goes to show how much he thinks creatively about this character. But it's time to stop getting creative and start putting out some damage, because Shadic nearly getting back into that one, but there is the diamond back air. Do not contest it, because it will take your stock.
Yeah, well, I think DJDon heard the request from you and immediately said, I got it. No more funny business. Good old-fashioned diamond back air. And what a huge change of pace. I think we saw exactly how big that dynamic is when one player has the lead over the other. Shadic just couldn't get around those blocks where there was so much success in the previous couple of games. I think the setup changed a lot. DJDon was finding new creative layouts. And then also just the mix-up of like setting up the wall, but then going back in and being aggressive. Really smart stuff.
Well, and DJDon has, like, you know, the good short-term memory of being able to keep in mind the ways that Shadic is trying to get things started, the way that he's trying to control space, and what those two kinds of, you know, playing within your sphere of influence looks like, and then figuring out when do I need to fashion a game plan to get in there and strike back at him, and when do I just need to continue mining and have my own space, which is something that might be a little bit tougher to do here on Smashville. He is not going to get time away from Shadic as much with this much smaller stage, although, my goodness, that could have been scary immediately for Shadic from 0.
I was going to say, like, even with the low percent, I was still very worried here. Looking for the combo starter, already finding a pretty solid opening, but good response from Shadic, breaking it up with that signature down tilt, with DJDon coming out swinging.
Crafting table might have actually interrupted his combo right there, though, with that extra hit lag, like we were talking about earlier with the Mii Gunner. So DJDon gonna have to work on it. He got hit by his own cheese. Won't go down because Steve does have the recovery like that. Good on DJDon not to panic, and he just swats away the Dragon Fang shot.
Phenomenal presence of mind, just flanks with it immediately, and they are back to scrapping. The pin is in a bad spot, but Shadic's so good at finding those follow-ups regardless.
I mean, how many times have we seen that exactly, right? Shadic seeing that, that's great. This is what I love DJDon Steve for. That exact scenario, and then just to get back on stage and get up here anyways. I love watching DJDon, man.
Beautiful stuff.
I forget what I was trying to analyze, too. Like, just it takes me out of it.
Sometimes you gotta appreciate the little things, and DJDon definitely finding some little quirky things to have us appreciate. But Shadic already tacking on so much damage. I feel like I just blinked. We're already at 73 and counting.
That's what he does, man. I mean, just the solid opening and then right back into the game. And even that, right, you know, not going to get greedy, look for another up air or anything. The down smash actually nearly worked. But yeah, just use that nair to reset the scenario. See him using that ping quite a bit as well, because he has been able to just really confound DJDon in those scenarios, really calling him out.
DJDon, an unfortunate jump from ledge and an immediate punish from Shadic, kind of getting back to that game 2 sort of momentum that we were not really able to see in the last game. DJDon kind of on the back foot, a little low on the resources, and Shadic just tacking on that damage.
Yeah, big whiff on that grab, and I mean, whiffing a grab is going to leave you plenty open. So Shadic got that meaty forward air into the side B, but DJDon still fighting back. I mean, definitely not out of it, because last time he was down 3 stocks to 1, and we need dang nearly won that game. But Shadic right now about to take him out of it. Big whiffed up smash, was just kind of trying to look for it wrong, could not find it. But patience on the defense, trade with the up B, but Shadic still hanging on.
Wow. Wow, and not enough resources to really set up that block wall. That was so good for DJDon, and that pin will do it. The up smash, missing the mark, and Shadic with another clean, quick, and efficient punish.
I love the delay on that pin as well, right? Making sure that he lands the tipper, doesn't have to guess on whether or not his kick is going to connect or anything. Just able to take that stock solidly, and love the Delfino Plaza music.
Yeah, really changed the